Do you know the hidden details in Venom 1? If you don't watch carefully, it's easy to miss these 16 wonderful scenes. But it doesn't matter. Today I will list them one by one so that everyone can recall and understand them together. Let's get to the point now. First, at the beginning of the film, a spaceship carrying symbiotes is returning to Earth, but it suddenly crashes on the way. One of the symbiotes named Riot escapes and attaches to an astronaut. Then the symbiote is transferred from the astronaut to the medical staff. When he is possessed by the symbiote, pay attention to the ponytail of the medical staff, which blocks the M on the back of his coat. In fact, before he came, the logo on his clothes was EMT, which means Emergency Medical Technician, but now it has become ET. It is officially an alien species. This implies that the female team member has been symbiotic. I have to say that this small detail is really well done. Second, Drake's purpose in the whole film is to create a new species. In order to ensure the success of this plan, he does various life-threatening things on those homeless people or vulnerable people. In one of the experiments, when the personnel were staring at the dead object in the experiment, notice that Drake never looked at the dead person, but focused on the symbiote. Then he said this sentence. This paragraph fully demonstrated his human characteristics. Third, in the first part of the movie, Venom stopped Eddie, who was undergoing an MRI. Doctors thought he was claustrophobic, but the assistant next to him found something strange in Eddie's body. When zoomed in, it can be seen that the symbiote Venom was wriggling in his internal organs and veins. Fourth, after being infected with the symbiote Venom, Eddie returned home and immediately began to overeat and even ate the frozen mashed potatoes in the refrigerator. This is why at the end of the film, when Eddie asked Venom what he needed to eat, it was another small detail with foreshadowing in the early stage. Note that the single page also mentioned chocolate. According to the comics, the symbiote needs a chemical called benzylamine, which happens to exist in the brain in chocolate.